Hello everyone and welcome to beautiful Acumen Stadium for the final soccer matches of the season for OCAA action. We start off the night with women's action as the Redeemer Royals take on the hometown St Clair Saints here on We Digital. My name is Justin Prince, all with you for tonight's action as St Clair looks to try and finish on a positive note. They are 2-6-1 entering tonight's matchup, looking to turn around what's been a rough season for them with a victory to end off the campaign after losing 2 straight. Meanwhile, for the Redeemer Royals, they enter tonight 3-3-2, and winners of 3 of their past 5 to move up to 5th in the OCAA standings. They look to try and continue that momentum, be able to secure a top 6 spot in the OCAA West standings. Both teams just about all set to go. Let's go through your starters first. You have St. Clair up on screen. Athena DeMario down will be the goalkeeper tonight with Keely Ryan, Jacqueline French, then Alec Abash. Then you have Emma Riccardi, Mallory Cole, Melissa Watson, Abby Tremblay, and Angelica Petro, Chloe Dender, and Madison Gmas. The lineup for St. Clair. Meanwhile, the Redeemer Royals, their red jerseys, discuss things forward with their head coach, Megan Rudd, the second-year head coach. They'll have Brianne Forrest along with Leah Sloots and Avery Johnston, along with Erwin Stuick, Emily Warraven, Alyssa Simpson, Talia Verge-Denhill, along with Esther DeHaan. Also in goalkeeping duties tonight will be Lily Brown. Rounding out the lineup are the Kanisiks. Adriana and Ivana Kanisik will be rounding out the lineup for Redeemer. Those are your starting lineups for tonight's tilt. The wind gusts currently reaching about 25-30 kilometers an hour here at the stadium. Wind expected to be a factor throughout the day. Just a few moments away from the opening kick between these two respective squads. Keep in mind that the graduating seniors were honored earlier tonight for St. Clair and their Saints. Amongst the graduating seniors, in fact, just about all of them, the starting lineup tonight, Watson, Dender, Cole, Ryan, Doan, and French, all honored here. A look at those wind gusts that we're talking about. Temperatures currently around 10 degrees Celsius currently here at the stadium. The wind currently gusting strongly towards the main campus building. That's towards the right side of the playing field for tonight. Redeemer getting ready to take the ball first for tonight's action. So glad to have you with us here on WeDigital.ca. The final games of the season for the St. Clair Saints for the regular season campaign in soccer. Redeemer has the ball. We're underway from Acumen Stadium. Redeemer starting off from the far side. Cross midfielder ready by the Royals. Redeemer just 8 goals to the campaign, but a majority of those goals have come as of late in the victories they've picked up. Looking to move ahead, Johnston. Passed on around and floated on up. This time to Simpson. Broken up with a header, a throw-in for the first time signaled. Throw-in from the near side. Played this time by DeHaan. Passed to the St. Clair zone. Played now by the Saints for the first time. Quickly picked back up by Redeemer. Quickly taken back by St. Clair by Dender. Now Petro. Passes it off a Royal and sets up a throw-in deep in Redeemer zone. Just past the first minute of play here on WeDigital.ca. St. Clair with a quick shot, picked up by the goalkeeper. First goalkeeper sequence of the day, Brown. Played around midfield, far side by Redeemer. Royals taking it slowly up the pitch. Move towards the box. St. Clair kicks it back to Demario Down. Down sees it bounced around to Ryan. To Petro. Petro, a long pass. And a kick forward. Mistake by Brown, able to escape it, however. Played around a couple of times. Stripped away by Redeemer. On the near side. Strulick. And out of touch for the throw-in. 2 minutes into the action between St. Clair and Redeemer. Glad to have you with us here on WeDigital.ca. Near side, poked around a couple of times for Cole. Redeemer trying to break out of their own corner, knocked out a touch for a goal kick. Mentioned Redeemer, very little goals this season. They average just 1 goal per game on the campaign, but have become hot as of late on the road with victories against Fanshawe, Conestoga. They also throw a home victory against Niagara. Still drop to their own zone. Struick. Slow pass to Simpson. Bounced over to Sloots. Sloots tripped up. A free kick whistle. First free kick of today's matchup for the Redeemer Royals. Taken away quickly by St. Clair and kicked out of touch for the throw-in back. Throw-in thrown right out with the wind. And that's how strong the wind factors are today in this one. Dender. Thrown in directly to Redeemer. Dender tries to take it back. Battling with Sloots. And out of touch yet again. Throwing short once again. Played around near side by Redeemer. Thrown through the box. Radio down, lets it roll out of play. And will set up for a goal kick. Mario Doan's second in the OCAA, entering tonight in total saves. Total about 117 entering tonight. Taken far side by St. Clair. Moved around for French. French trying to open up space for Petro. Too strong on the pass. Broken up once again. Now 5 minutes into this play so far. Redeemer trying to take it near side. Taken away by St. Clair for a moment, but knocked out of touch by Dender this time. Just one shot so far in the opening 5 minutes. That by St. Clair on a soft touch shot. This time rolling back for Sloots. Sloots working with Brown. Taken around and stolen away on the tackle and a whistle. Free kick called St. Clair. Free kick this time being taken by Maury Cole. Cole just passes it away, taken away by Redeemer. Looked away, Cole. Passed on back. Riccardi forced to retreat. As working with Dender and company. Trombley sees the pass go to Ryan. Trying to go tic-tac-toe on the passing. Working just outside the box. Redeemer now takes it back far side. Knocked out for the throw-in. Redeemer trying to work quick to break it away after the throw-in situation. Taken back again by St. Clair. Working around, kicked back into St. Clair zone. G-Mass tries to kick it ahead, bounces up for Royal. Bash picks it back up. Kick forward and stolen away by Redeemer. The Royals trying to get their first shot of this game. Moved up the far side, but poked out for a throw-in. The Royals average 10 shots per game this season. That's around in the teens this campaign. Out of the far side, poked loose, corner called. Rather, throw-in around the corner. Throw-in stolen away. Kick back Redeemer. Royals still trying to find a way to break through. Trying to pass short, taken away, bounced off the back of Walraven. Kicked all the way back around the benches. Sloots moves it back towards the logo. Slow crawl taken for Struick. Trying to pass it short, goes too strong. Struick gets the tackle back. Moved ahead by the Royals. Moving to the near side, trying to dance with it to Hahn. Pass back leads to a throw-in. Throw in St. Clair after the bounce around. St. Clair trying to set it up again for Petro. A sprinting matchup with Struick. And it rolls for another throw in. St. Clair struggling to maintain possession in the opening 9 minutes of this matchup, still 0-0. The wind blows that out. St. Clair throw in. When continuing to start to play chaos on the throw-ins for both sides, near sideline. Royals trying to move ahead. Simpson. Kicked on forward, St. Clair picks it up. Sweep tapped out far side. Up to Ryan. Move back again. Resetting this St. Clair. Demario Doan kicks it away. Played by Watson. Back and forth for Ryan. Watson tries to go tic-tac-toe to Trombley. Too strong. Throw it made by the Royals. Redeemer trying to get a shot through traffic, can't get it through. Made by St. Clair away from the box. Moved across. All the way to the near side. Another chase down with Petro involved. Another throw-in involved. Not the greatest of starts for either side in terms of offensive prowess. 11 minutes in, one shot combined. And a trip up. Deemer sets up the free kick. tell and hear how the wind gusts are playing into the factor of things. Keep in mind, St. Clair has struggled to get shots themselves this season. 8.8 a game, 15th in the OCAA this year. Just 21 shots on goal, 17th best. Rolling out, St. Clair throw in. Throw in, going to Ryan, draws the whistle, and a free kick called as a result of the contact. Floated ahead. Bounced around for Ryan. Ryan gets it back after the quick pass. Looks towards the left. Moved ahead. Ryan tries to tackle it back. Picked back up by St. Clair. Trying to work quick with French and company. With it, Cole. Now tries to open things up for Watson. Watson tries to pass it flat over to French. Intercepted. Tackle back by Ryan. And a quick kick off of St. Clair. And a quick reset. Smart by the Royals. This allows them to be able to rework some space. Plenty of traffic so far being dealt with by Brown, the fourth-year eligible player from Stony Creek. And the wind curls it all the way the other direction for the throw-in. After the throw-in, the bounce to the box gets picked up by Brown. Keep in mind, when it comes to Brown, 7th start this season, 1.5 goals allowed average on the campaign, a save percentage 76.3, 29 saves to the 9 goals allowed. Moved around again, St. Clair. And too strong on the pass off of Petro yet again, out of touch. Ryan picks it up after the throw-in. Gets it over to Petro. Petro floats to the box, poked away by Redeemer. Petro tries to pick it back up, kicked away by the Royals, headed away by Dender. And another situation for Brown to kick it away. Working far side. Tripped up a bit. Play continues. Now whistle dead. While Raven brought down. 15 minutes in. 0-0. Still your score. Floated ahead. Redeemer on the play ahead. Kicked away. St. Clair kicks it over to the benches. Headed out once again. Teamer trying to loop it around. Kenisic. Bounced around over to Sloots. Sloots sees the quick pass go over to Rugden Hill. Bounced around a couple times. Now floated over towards the benches. The wind again takes it out, and this wind is becoming a bit treacherous for play today. Deamer struggling to plan things out, a result of the wind situation. St. Clair now trying to attack. Pass ahead, gets to Petro. Tries to pass it past 3 Royals, has it intercepted. Deemer going back the other direction. Moved up for DeHaan. Bounce towards the box, back towards midfield. Ticked around. Now with it is Forrest. Now DeHaan. Coming up to help is Raven again. Moved around the middle, Logos. Redeemer starting to make their way towards the box on the tic-tac-toe. DeHaan. Passed off the back of the leg of Raven. St. Clair able to take it back away. Petro battling. Trying to go short once again. Played again for Sloots. Roll back this time. All the way for Ivana Kanisic. Taken out by Ogden Hill. St. Clair has it roll all the way back towards their box. Picks it up again. Dender, near side. Gives it back to Demario Doan. Demario Doan kicks it past midfield. Picked up off the bounce by Struick. Couple kicks around now for Redeemer. All the way back to Demario Doan yet again, and Demario Doan picks it up. 18 minutes into this first half of play. 0-0 still the score. Redeemer yet to have a shot credited. Bounced around for Petro. Petro gets knocked down. Redeemer gets knocked down. Still play allowed to continue for Ryan. Dender. Miscommunication with Cole, intercepted by Redeemer. Played over to G-Mass, who steals it away. Ryan. Petro. Back to Ryan. The Royals continue to play knockdown defense. Kicks it ahead. Again, no one there to receive the pass for Redeemer. Demario Doan getting the pass again. Some of the players watching along for the men's team for the Redeemer Royals starting to get antsy in the grandstands as a throw-in now for Redeemer. Struick. Bounced forward for Simpson. Moved around middle for Sloots. Working around the far side. Pass back across for Raven. Stolen away by St. Clair. Petro. Tries to set it up for French. French can't get to it though. Picked up by Adriana Kanisic. Kanisic has it poked out. And a throw-in for Redeemer. "20 minutes in. 0-0 still your score. Ryan to Petro. Stolen through the box. Ryan the shot. Kicks it off a Royal. And that will set up the first corner of the day. St. Clair 27 corner kicks this season. 13th in the OCAA. Looking to take advantage for their first goal of the game if they can get a good opportunity here. And the wind, oh, it's not even close. Not even towards the woodwork. It blew away from the woodwork. That's how strong the wind is today. Throw-ins treacherous, corner kicks treacherous. This could spell trouble to set up much of anything today. Another goal kick blown to the side. Team are able to hold on to it though this time. Bounced short a couple times. The Royals trying to find a way to pierce their way ahead Forced for the ground attack. Simpson. Poked back and out. Throw it. Work in for Simpson. Head now. And a Kanasik. Bounced a couple times. Here comes Redeemer. DeHaan. The shot picked up to Mario Doan. Redeemer now with their first shot to their credit as a result of the play. 22 minutes in. Redeemer trying to kick it ahead. Here we stole it away. One ahead for Simpson. Struick. Ticked ahead. Vana Kanasik. Instead, Petro tries to pass through traffic again, intercepted. Over to Dender. Bounced around. Still, St. Clair yet to break through the midfield now. Trying to take it for the far side, Ryan. Ryan avoids the tackle, tries to pass back. Miscommunication again. G-Mass able to kick it ahead. Floated ahead and around a couple times. Off the bounces, Petro. Dender. Ryan. Ryan knocked down. Here comes Redeemer. Redeemer with some space to work with. Moved ahead, but taken away once again by Habash. St. Clair's attack. Moves ahead, French. And contact in the box for a goal kick. Gusting it near side again. Kicked around Simpson, out of touch. Tries to throw it in instead, headed away. Good throw in, sets up a chance, and a tackle from behind for Walraven. Free kick called as a result of the tackle. Dender passes it away. A one-on-one with the goalkeeper. The shot stopped by Mario Doan. Mario Down able to make the stop. Play to DeHaan. Redeemer now forced to reset. Bounced close. Simpson. Kicked ahead and knocked out midfield. Throw it, poked loose. Simpson. Sees it pass back to defenders, now picked up for Sloots. Sloots again. Simpson. Works with Simpson. Simpson across. Like an aim top of the box. Off the grouping. Walraven. Taken forward. Adriana Kanasik. Moved far side. Back around. Spin ahead to Hahn. Trying to set up the pass on the cut. Instead, St. Clair kicks it away. 26 minutes in. Nil still the score. 2 shots apiece to credit. They're throwing coming. Headed away. And the wind blows it out. Corner signaled. Now Redeemer this season when it comes to corner kicks. 22 in 2022. 14th best, the OCAA. Swirls with a box, but off a Saint for another corner possibly. Give it to Mario down though, despite the fact it went off a St. Clair Saints and out. Approaching the 28th minute. Deaver back with it far side, kicked out to the fencing. On the far side. St. Clair kicks it up. On the rush, Brown kicks it back. Knocked around on the bounces. Raven. St. Clair now in a rush. With it, Watson. Watson again tries to pass it to French. No chance to get through there. Royals trying to stretch out the defenders right now. 4 defenders back already. Make that 6 for St. Clair for this rush. Simpson kicks it ahead. Mario down, plays it. Played to center. Ryan. Off a couple bounces. Throw in signaled Redeemer. Redeemer trying to set things up casually here. Playing around midfield. Sleuths. Now sped ahead. Try to move it back. Raven. Up to Simpson. Bounced around, Sleuths. The shot bounces off the woodwork and out. Mario down, getting very lucky there. A corner now being set up. Nearly going off of Demario down and in the net. Oh, 50 minutes to go in this first half. 30 minutes down. Working through the sky on the corner. Headed around a couple times. Demario down, able to track it down. Long kick picked up. Here comes French. French trying to break around the corner. Has no help yet. Now tries to kick it to Petro. Again, can't get it to her. Struggles continue to set up quality shots for St. Clair tonight. Here comes Redeemer and the response. Taking up the wing. Raven. Knocked out. They say a free for St. Clair. Dender on the setup. Played by the Royals. Head for Will Raven. Played around midfield. French tries to turn around. Way too strong. Stolen away. Poke to the outside. Forrest. Tracks down Will Raven again. Headed away by St. Clair on the pass. Taken away by St. Clair in turn. Riccardi gives it to French. French the shot. Stopped. After the goal kick around, Dender kicks it out. And now Brown will set up for a reset again. No substitutions, keep in mind, signaled so far in this match. 3 shots for St. Clair, 4 to Redeemer's credit. Wind gusted all the way midfield again. Gahan, 2 goals on her season. Helps kick it ahead. St. Clair just kicks it away for the throw-in. Off the throw-in. Redeemer takes it straight out. A mistake by the Royals. Working to the 34th minute now in this match. Kicked ahead by the Saints. Open space again for French to work with. French, the top scorer for St. Clair this season. Track back over to Ryan. Played off of a face. And a free kick whistled for. Looks like Redeemer trying to plead their case about the free kick chance right before the box. And it went off what appeared to be Will Raven's face. May have been a signal for a handball, hence the free kick. French will take the free kick. Best chance so far for St. Clair today. French sails it away and way over the uprights. And not the intended path taken for French on that free kick. Brown. The wind, try and carry it. Petro this time is ready for it. Dender to Ryan. Around and back. Now along the outside, Watson. Watson, her signature play to pass to French. Gets stolen again. Now kicked ahead for Redeemer after the steal. Across midfield. Played over for Simpson. Moves it back. Petro. All the way back to Redeemer's side and out of touch. Petro throw in. Over French. Box the Royals on the attack. Wynn gives it back to Redeemer. And he'll trek it a couple times. Far side, Adriana Kanasic. Kicks it straight out of play. And she trades words in turn with the nearby Redeemer Royals men's team. Thrown by Dender. Way off the mark. Picked up by Simpson. Played for DeHaan. On the slow ahead roll. The attack, Ivana Kanasic. Just a couple times around the outside. Now Sloots. On the pass back. Coming up to the 38th minute of play here on We Digital. Glad to have you with us for the final OCAA regular season soccer games of 2022. Stripped away on the steal. Petro. Dances with it, tries to kick it ahead for French. French gets into a battle. Adriana Kanasic able to win the battle. Played up to Simpson. Taken away, but a free kick called. Ryan knocked over. Dender chosen for the set piece. Played far through the wind. Kicked up. Dender heads it down. Royals looking for their first shot in a while. St Clair tracks it ahead. Ryan trying to get footsie with it, losing it. Sloots. Strong pass intercepted right back by Tremblay. Knocked down on the pass ahead. Game of keep away continues here in the 39th minute. Example continues there with the steal away. Royals watch it kick to midfield. Petro with a chance if she can get to it. Not able to. But a whistle called here. Offside. Official getting the book out here, and this may get interesting. It's like already St. Clair setting up for a set piece just outside the box. Brown came out from the box, but it was an offside called on the sequence. This one even closer from the previous set piece from this range. Missing the woodwork wide left. Still 0-0. Missing the header. Played again by the Royals. On the near side. Simpson. Kick ahead for Will Raven. Up to Ryan. Tries to pass it to a teammate, has it stripped again. Across the midfield playing. Way on the outside of Anna Kanasik. Now work to the midfielders. Carving ahead through some of the traffic on the far side. And kicked out of touch for a goal kick. Whistle called for a substitution for Deemer. Royals making a change around the midfield. Royals now play ahead. Simpson. Petro. Roll ahead for French. French floats it through. Knocked away by the Royals. Picked back up though by Petro. French doesn't want to touch it though. Lets it roll out of touch. Working through the 43rd minute. Simpson. Moved around middle. Sloots. On the pass back in the cut ahead now. Ivana Kanasik. Off the quick pass. Dender kicks it back. Ryan can't get to the float. Simpson. Kanasik. Ticked around off of Sloots again. Pass to DeHaan. Up forward while Raven through the box, the chance. An open crease. To Mario Doan with the strong recovery for the stop. Corner now for Redeemer after the good recovery by Demario Doan. St. Clair kicks it away. They kick into the grandstands. Sets up another throw in. Put it forward. But picked back up again by Kanasik. Right foot through the air. And a whistle called. And as the 45th minute ticks forward, no stoppage times. Really, this entire half, we come to a close for the first half. 0-0 the score. We're watching We Digital for coverage of OCAA soccer from Acumen Stadium.
Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
If any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you. For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
For every big breath, for every little breath, and and for every breath in between. Ontario Power Generation is committed to keeping Ontario's air clean. That's why the power we generate is 99% free of smog and carbon emissions. Because clean air matters to us all.
What can milk do? Well, it can turn you into a morning person. It can help fuel some pretty tough stuff. And it can definitely make cartoons funnier.
No, it can't.
Oh, well, it can have a little edge. But come on, even kiddies love it. It'll keep up with you at any age. It makes engines whir and creme brulee creamy. It's one of the easiest labels you'll ever read. And anything that makes this happen is pretty special. In fact, what can't milk do?
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for youth.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals into your body.
And nicotine, which can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media.
Many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping.
Because when you talk, they hear you.
Email from school about the incident today.
Scary.
You know, teachers like me, parents, we don't always know as much as you guys do about what's going on with other kids.
Half the time, it's rumors.
Yeah, but if you're ever concerned about a friend who's having trouble with alcohol, prescription drugs, anything, you need to tell an adult, someone you know and trust. That can be hard, but speaking up about a problem is what helping a friend is all about.
No. I never smoked any. Sure, I smoked a bit, but it was more your mom who was into it. Pot grows naturally, but it won't help you grow as a person.
Talking cannabis with your teen can be learned. Download our free brochure.
You know what? Poison ivy grows naturally, but it's not good for you, is it?
Find the answers you need at drugfreekidscanada.org.
Welcome back, everyone, to We Digital's coverage of OCAA women's soccer. 0-0 matchup so far here at Acumen Stadium. Just Prince with you. 5 shots by St. Clair in the first half, 6 shots by Redeemer. Both teams have now flipped the field, so to speak. It's already underway. Redeemer trying to set up the first attack of this second half. Forrest sees the ball fly out with the wind. Goal kick situation. Couple corners per side as well in the previous half. Neither team able to break through so far. Rolled forward on the near side by the Saints. Trombley kicks it ahead. No one there to pick up the pass, however. Redeemer watches it kicked out for a throw-in. Throw-in this time coming from Forrest. Trying to play it short to Hahn. Hahn sets up a throw-in, reset. Forrest moves over a touch bit. Played on the near side. Towards the box, dancing back Sloots. Tries to pass it back, intercepted. And for Watson. Back the other way, and there goes the ball with the wind. '47th minute, just about 2 minutes into the second half of play. 0-0 your score between St. Clair and Windsor in Redeemer. Wind blows it all the way back to DeMario Doe. DeMario down, able to pick it up. Rolled ahead by Tremblay. Towards French, picked off. On the tackle, Ryan. To Tremblay. Up now Cole. Watson sees it kicked out. After the throw-in, the wind gusts it back out for another throw-in. Wind currently swirling around Acumen Stadium, wind gusting both directions when you look at the various ends of the field and the pitch. GMAS across the field. Working with Petro. Off the bounce, Ryan. Over Cole. Ryan. Dender. Floats it up for French. French tries to get in position. To left of the goalkeeper, Brown, kicked away by Redeemer. Working towards the 49th minute of play. Tremblay. Kick back by Riccardi. GMAS. Tapped around a couple times. Floated up to French. French the shot. Stopped once again by Brown. Player is down after contact after the shot. Quick whistle. They're able to regroup, however. Dead by Brown. DeHaan. Sprints ahead. Gets it up to O'Raven. Stolen away. On the far side. The kick up to French. Quickly intercepted. Metro trying to work on the defense with Dender on the far side. Deaver trying to sprint it ahead for their first major opportunity. Too strong on the pass, kicked away by Watson. With the Sloots. And St. Clair steals it away. Bounced ahead by Watson. Floated back around the other direction. Stroik. Pull back the defensive line. On the slow crawl, played again by Watson. Stolen right back. Avoided a couple tackles. Sloots kicks it ahead. Kicked out by Tremblay. And rolls under Watson either way. Well, this time by Forrest. Goes off the head of a Saint. Still played by Redeemer. Kicked wrong. Cross by DeYoung. Teeing up for the shot. DeMario down. Dives as it misses the woodwork. Coming up to 6 minutes into this second half. 0-0, still your score. Floated up for Forrest. Forrest trips up Watson. Back up. St. Clair kicks it back ahead. Petro trying to chase after it. Instead gets a foot on it as it rolls for a throw-in. We're able to pick it up after the throw-in. Bounce to bounce. St. Clair steals it back. French has a tackle in front. Taken back away. And a whistle free kick as French gets knocked down. Discussion here after the contact as French to get position here. Redeemer trying to move away from the space. So another set piece coming up for St. Clair. One of their highest shot totals of the season already. Match at this point 6. Here we go. The set piece misses. And Brown will set up for the goal kick. Blows it all the way along and outside for a throw in St. Clair. Tremblay. Throws it ahead, but a whistle called for a free. Now reset. Up to midfield. Pass outside. Taken away from Forrest. St. Clair flirted a couple times and out of touch. We're trying to bounce it around a couple times. near side and out of touch. The pick of out. Steele, kick back. Then head towards Ryan. French doesn't track it down. Redeemer picks it up again. Canissicamonsto's trying to float it left side now. Petro watches it go and be played out of touch for a St. Clair throw-in. Tender throws it back. Back and forth. We're on midfield, stolen away. Taken back by Cole. Cole losing the footing. Move back around the near side. Short touches now by Redeemer, working forward Forrest. Forrest, the kick. Goes wide right. And out of play. Watson. Kicked up now for French. Midfield, Petro has it stripped away again. Back along the far side for the Royals. Struck. Pass short. Sprinting back while Raven. And again, it blows out for another play reset. It continues to be a challenge to be able to move forward 4 shots in this match. Partly with the wind. Well, a lot with the wind today. But also, constant interceptions and turnovers such as that one. The narrow throw in, St. Clair picks it up. Passed all the way across. Redeemer setting up for an attack. Young off to deflection, bounces to Sloots. Around the top, Will Raven. Has her pocket picked by Ryan. Now back around midfield for Watson. Except to Ryan, doesn't get to her. DeYoung kicks it away, and the wind carries it all the way out. Give you a good idea of how strong the wind is. The light poles here at the St. Clair Sports Park, just outside the stadium, you can physically see the wind blow them around. That's how strong these gusts are currently these players are dealing with here tonight. Forrest. The kick sails to Demario Down, who covers it up for the stop. Approaching the 59th minute. 0-0 still your score. St. Clair tries to float it ahead for French. Kick back by Redeemer. All the way out. Nearest player was DeYoung. On the side, quickly out of touch. St. Clair takes the throw in. Tremblay has it picked away again. Moved up for Walraven. Raven tries to pass it ahead. Signal still for Redeemer. Throw in the quick pass towards the box. Kicked away by St. Clair. "60 minutes down, 30 to go." Young sees it kicked away on the cross. French retreat back for Ryan. Move to Tremblay. Tremblay floats it all the way down the line. Redeemer plays it. Kanasick off to Forrest. Over to Young. St. Clair poking it back, gives it right back away. Moving ahead, Raven runs into a Saint. Play continues. Off the squeeze around. The pass. Off the twirl to the Young. To Hahn. On the pass back. Tree back to Young. All the way the cut ahead. Kanasick. Kanasick crosses. Ariel down, can't knock it down. Dender kicks it out. Corner kick now for Redeemer. St. Clair breaks it up through the box again. Redeemer's chance broken up with the rollout. Forced to throw in. Moving ahead. Found a Kanasick. Kanasick to the box. The shot. DeMario down the stop. Around midfield, the headers. Adriana Kanasick taking it ahead. Works it off now. Some of the passes to Hahn. To Hahn off the bounce. Watches as St. Clair works it back for Petro. Petro yet again. A short pass intercepted and knocked out of touch. French off the throw it. All the way across for interception. Young can't keep it. Watson trying to work for the give and go. Too strong on the go. Taken by Redeemer near side. Around a Kanasick. Floated ahead. The rush ahead for the Hahn, and it rolls out. Fans starting to get a little bit antsy as that one's thrown back for the other direction. Shots far between throughout this match today. The wind nearly gusts to throw it away again. Redeemer instead elects to keep play going and heads it out. We're working quick on the throw-ins today, and they continue to kick it away. Watson not able to get it. Around the bounce. Floated to the sky as that hits a golf cart. Quick throw in once again, Forrest. Raven taken away right on back, this time by Kanasick. Ivana Kanasick up the right wing, the shot knocked down by Demario Down. Working through the 65th minute. Shove away by Adriana Kanasick. Play continues to DeYoung. DeYoung starts to cut ahead. Pass goes back to Forrest. Forrest has it poked away. Pass back a couple times. Dream back with Forrest. Dancing around a bit to Hahn. Move back over to Forrest. Forrest tees it up through the traffic and out. Sun's starting to shine brightly over the stands here. We're to the 66th minute. A substitution is now being signaled for. They were making a change. One of the Kanasick coming out there. That will be Ivana Kanasick. Yes. Raven takes the offensive attack for the shot. Demario down with another spectacular stop. Works through the traffic, the dive. Demario down with the stop off the corner. Boots it. Deemer again taking its loops. Pass ahead, cuts ahead. St. Clair able to pick it back up. Trying to pass it away from trouble. Instead, they create some with a throw-in. Forrest off some of the bounces. St. Clair kicks it away again. Wind gusts it back out in response for the corner. Teamers had a couple chances from the corners this half. Trying this time with a header. Demario down off the bounce, gets it. The wind knocks that through the sails. Watson. Stockholm. Nearly stripped away. Redeemer takes it away again. Too strong on the pass to the inside and out. Deemer starting to pile on the shots, as has been a trend much of the season for St. Clair involved games. 14-7, the shot differential. St. Clair kicks it up to the sky. Petrolinier Singh, instead picked up by Will Raven. Move near side once again. On the far side now in the shadows. Moved over to DeYoung. Played back the other way. to a cross. And out of touch. Throw in for Redeemer. It's like we're able to take it away, Ryan. Ryan has it stripped back. Move back along again. Raven. On the near side, kicked away. Forrest. As it bounced away for St. Clair. Trombley kicks it back to Mario Down. Mario Down just passes it away and kicks it out again. Game of keep away continues to not work well for St. Clair at least. Forrest. Ahead to Hahn. On the cut, the strip. The pass taken away by Redeemer, the quick shot. A chance to Mario Down, dives on top of it. A quick whistle on the pass. St. Clair will set up for a free kick, it appears here. And St. Clair is taking the chance for a substitution. One of the Saints being taken off the field. Far side. Appears to be a bash. Headed all the way to the grandstands, to the first row and back. Watson. Her throw-in goes out as well. Played ahead. Off a couple taps. Well, Raven. Tries to play into the box. To Mario Down. Dives on top of it yet again. Put it away by Mario Down. Off the bounce. Headed away by Watson. And Watson just hits it away again. St. Clair not doing anything for the past 15 minutes. In the 73rd minute now, 0-0. Just 2 shots this half. That kicked out for a throw-in. Loaded ahead. Up the far side, St. Clair with their first chance in a while. Doesn't even make it to the woodwork. They were setting up for the throw-in, but 2 substitutions coming in. Hahn wants the changes. Also coming out in this sequence. Crispy Simpson. Now by St. Clair after the throw-in. Watson. Kicked away by Redeemer. St. Clair gets it right back though. Taken right back and turned by Forrest. Then Johnston. Free Johnston kicked away. St. Clair looking to boot it back ahead. Giving away again to Forrest. Up ahead and missing. Well, Raven. And their substitution being signaled. Marissa Ouellette is coming out. Short pass taken after the kick. Deaver picks it around. Off the Tremblay. Rolled to midfield and rolled out again. Down to under 15 minutes in full-time play. St. Clair kicks it back. Trumper to Watson. Forrest. Wall. Back for Wall Raven. Trying to pass short, instead picked up by Watson. Ends up trying to pass it ahead, instead gets taken away. Brown. Kicked back the other way. Watson. Knocked out a couple times, Cole. Here comes Redeemer. Deer with a chance, broke it up quickly. St. Clair with the first major boost in a long while. This be offside. No whistle yet. That is Lucier. Lucier has it kicked out for a throw-in. After the throw, Redeemer kicking it away from him. Redeemer Royals with a chance on back. Move back to the Logos. One pass picked up. Moved ahead. This time it's Kanasick. On a Kanasick. Trying to chase it back. Gets it. Moves into the box. The cross. The shot. The score. And Redeemer's on the board. It's 1-0 in the 78th minute. Redeemer getting it done on the cross. And it took 17 shots, but they come away with their 9th goal as a team this season. Now in the 79th minute, St. Clair.
Redeemer goal scored in the 79th minute by number 18.
With it.
Melissa Simpson.
Simpson credited with the goal. Drawn by to Watson. Taken away from Ryan. And for Slutz. Pass away, picked up by the defenders for St. Clair. Tremblay. Draws it forward. Floated ahead and stolen away. Triana Kadasik. Back towards Mariel down. She picks it back up. Down another goal kick, another takeaway. Forrest. And Walraven. Run a few times and picked back up. Floated back the other direction. Deaver breaks up the initial chance. Approach the 81st minute, 1-0 your score after the goal by Simpson just moments ago. Cut ahead for Redeemer, no. St. Clair takes it back. Chance for French, taken back away. St. Clair looking for a shot. Lucier. Brown on the overcommit, able to chase it back down. Marked ahead on the float. Redeemer looking for some insurance. The shot stopped. Demario down, kicked away by the assistance of GMAS. Redeemer still continuing to control possession, however. Already 3-4 attackers ahead this time. Tackled down, losing grip. St. Clair ripping away. Ryan. Floats it up for Lucier. Lucier tries to cut. Tripped up instead. Royals moving up the far side. Through towards the box, the dive. Demario down. Demario down off the bounces. Far side. Royals minutes away from a fourth victory in 2022. Walked ahead. A chance kicked away. Forrest. Bounced ahead for Sloots and kicked away. Corner opportunity now for Simpson. Simpson floated ahead, too strong. St. Clair takes it away. Up to French. The wind carries it away a bit. French forced to redirect. French tripped down. No whistle, and the ball rolls towards the side. Play continues for Ryan. French is back up. Coach not able to get the pass, and off and away goes the pass. Take back by St. Clair. Lucier. Up the right wing, up to French. French, the shot blocked. And Redeemer just kicks it away. There's substitution way for St. Clair. It's one of the midfielders being swapped out. Coming out is Cole. Now along the near side for the throw-in. Petro back in as part of the changes. Floated up from Watson. And out of touch. The 86th minute. 1-0. Redeemer. Bounce it a couple times, and off the passes, it goes out. St. Clair running out of gas. The throw in too strong. Boyles again taken away. Bounced him out a couple times. With it is DeHaan. DeHaan stripped back. St. Clair trying to get an attack going, can't. Out of Kanasik. Taken back away up the far side. The sprint ahead. 5 attackers moving for Redeemer. Through the box, Demario down, breaks it up. Real down, kicks it up to Watson. Take it away. Goes Redeemer. About 2 minutes to go in regulation. As St. Clair kicks it out. Off the throw in Redeemer. Right now by Ivana Kanasik. Ivana Kanasik floats it through. St. Clair tries to kick it away. The second chance knocked down to Mario Dole. St. Clair picks it up after the goal kick. A rare touch back for Lucier. Lucier up the right wing again. Poked loose, corner. This may be the last major chance St. Clair has in the match to try and avoid the loss. Taking plenty of time here. And the signal being given an extra 2 minutes, it appears, will be added. Kick doesn't make its target, and it's kicked away by Redeemer. Extra time now signaled. Not a lot of time to work with for St. Clair. Very minimal stoppage time this entire match. So that was kicked out for a throw-in. Throw in Orion, broke it up. That one going to the bench again. Play for Petro. Petro trying to do something, anything. French passes it to Redeemer. And another kick away. Tremblay. Poked away from Watson. Throw by Tremblay. Off of Watson's forehead and out of touch. Redeemer being told to pick up the tempo on the throw-in. To touch, St. Clair will respond back. No, flip back Redeemer. Wind gust that one away. Royals looking to end it with possession. O'Raven. Passed ahead. All the way about to DeMarinell, down to the box. Floated ahead. French. French shoved off the ball. No whistle. The Royals continuing the attack still. The shot, DeMarinell down, picks up another save. "16 saves to the 21 shots so far. Wind blows it back to her. Again, the onslaught continues for DeMarinell down. Off the bounce again, DeMarinell down. And the whistle blows, and that is it. Redeemer wins 1-0 over St. Clair. St. Clair finishes the regular season with just 2 wins in 2022 play. Redeemer with their 4th win of the season. Reminder that at about 6 p.m. Eastern Time, the men's teams will hit the pitch. Be sure to tune in at approximately 6 p.m. With that, it's time to say goodbye for now. I'm Justin Prince saying so long. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you for men's action at 6.